I know niggas liver than Allen Iverson. Take it to the hole and roll it in. Triple double win. Suicide drills, get your cast built. Crossovers ill, have you thinking water spilt. With the 2-3 zone, we smoke them like bones. And with the W-I-N, we bungee and home. Sore losers take off their jersey, cause they ain't James Worthy. You bench mad cause they ain't get their hands dirty. Lane, better not open up that Gatorade till you get game. Sport, hit the gym and train, do some jumping jacks and sit-ups. Then maybe you can get up, but as for now the scoreboard gets split up. Take it down the middle and throw it all day. We number one, draft pick WSA. Nigga, you can't stop my J. How I do it every day.
I think of Staten Island. I think of Stapleton, Park Hill, New Brighton, with Staten Island. I think of the Foursome D's. I think of the UMCs. I think of Wu-Tang, the Sons of Man, the Killer Army. I think of Takitha. I think of Papa Wu. I think of GP. I think of myself. For one, being from Staten Island, right? It's just like, you know, being a fifth borough, being an outcast borough, you know what I'm saying? The W, it just brought the world to look at Staten Island.
Let's rewind to the early 90s in Staten Island, New York, home of the Wu-Tang Clan and some of the grittiest hip-hop ever made. Shyheim Dionel Franklin was born in 1977 into a world that wasn't handing out silver spoons. His mom struggled with addiction, his dad was locked up, and the streets were his playground. But here's where the story gets inspiring. As a young kid, Shyheim found his voice in rhyme. Picture a 10-year-old battling grown men in ciphers, holding his own with flows that sounded wise beyond his years.
You know, like when Rakim came back and he's like, yo, after his first trial with Tommy Boy and Jizza with Cold Chillin', and they said, you know what, we're gonna come together and be this, be one group, you know what I'm saying, and be this mega group. You know, RZA always been my big brother, my mentor, right? So, you know how when you're so young, and then you find a friend in school and y'all become friends, and then you find out that his older brothers know your older people, but it's like discovering it, like, you know what I'm saying? And Guy and Mush, all of them knew Divine, Riz and all of them, but as youngsters, once we start hanging in our grandparents' crib live, I will always be over this house. This is even before rapping. We had the Rakim, who's now the RZA, right? Making beats and DJing and R&S, and Dr. Rock used to throw block parties. And that's how I started to get attention from the elders of the Rakims and of the R&S's, because we was just rapping, shorties rapping.
The writer is my man, the rugged child, Shyheim. He ain't nothing to be played with, baby. Yo, Shy, say something, baby.
Check it out, this man come about my age, and something's gotta change. I range with a 12 gauge, and I did it. Gonna walk my path after the math, I'm still quick to listen, I'm in a position for dissing. I'm on a mission, the dead all competition, and that's murder. Hold up to my earth, my boy, just like Chucky, possessed with a curse, and I'm evil. Doing mad dirt, that's illegal. If my block was ducked till my clip will be the Beagles. I can't take no shorts, I'm small enough, so I stay fucking tough and knuckle up if I have to. Save all the jokes and laughter, but I barely goes Casper. Yeah, that's what I'm after. No moves faking aloud, I won't be having that. Act like you're on track when I pull my gat. Grill, my GP Wu slang Gazelle.
What's going on, baby? This Pop the Brown Hornet, aka Pt.2 from Stapleton, Staten Island. I got to say peace to the whole Wu-Tang Clan, definitely.
When he came back, he'd be working on Pop the Brown Hornet and their music, and I was just, you know, a shorty. Yo, can I come up, hang in the stool, whatever? And we'd be making demos.
By age 13, Shyheim caught the eye of the Wu-Tang crew, becoming their youngest affiliate ever. We're talking about a group that was exploding onto the scene with Enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers in '93. Raw, Shaolin-inspired mastery. Shyheim wasn't just hanging around, he was family. Ghostface Killah? That's his cousin. Yeah, the Iron Man himself.
And R&S and was shopping GP Wu at the time, and back then, you know, with a demo was on a tape, the tape reverses, goes to the other side, and then it was like, I'm a bad little bastard. And it was like, who's that? Who's this little girl, right? It was like, yo, who's this girl? And it was like, nah, that's my little man from the project. They was like, yo, this is a dude? They was like, yeah, he's a good boy. It's like, yo, you got a picture of him?
Yeah. God, I wonder, can you save me? I'm bugging out in this world that you made, G. Homicide, rapes, and robberies. When it happens in my neighborhood, police, they look for me. I'm the prime suspect in the projects. I got this effed up rep that keeps me behind the step. Always broke, so I got this attitude. In my lab, never fool my manners is crazy rude. Heroes and pizza be my lunch and dinner. I know that I'm a sinner, but God help me out, nigga. I got problems that only death can solve. High school drop out, and my GED won't get me no job. My family be calling me a loser. Mom, she's a user, got me living life with no future. The only thing that keeps me striving is rhyming and bumping, grinding. Besides that, I feel like dying. Go to my peoples in the essence. I send my blessings. I know you going, but it might be for the best. Cause life is full of stress. In the projects, you won't progress. God, F the world, it's a mess.
It was just like that. They was like, we want to sign them. And it was just went from, they came back, yo, we got to do a photo shoot. And I was like, for what? It was like, yo, Virgin wants to sign you. And then Warner Brothers had got word that back then it was all word of mouth. So Warner Brothers had word, yo, Virgin got their eye on some kid from Staten Island. I had a record deal, but I was a minor. And being a minor in music industry, because of Gary Coleman and Emmanuel Lewis, by law, you can't enter a contract without going through the courts. Protect Your Neck came out, boom, and then it was like, here I came.
Times getting hard when it's blind, I swear to God, I even got caught trying to steal from the junkyard. A born terror, a rebel without a pause. I never had a good Christmas, so who was Santa Claus? I walk the streets at night with my head down. In this little town, you see clowns that wanna be down. So they get a Glock and lick shots to get props. And when shit rocks, so you can hear as the shells drop. An old man got shot in a parking lot in front of my building. I hang with his grandchildren. And for the nigga that pulls the trigger and try to slide and hide, but he got knocked by the homicide. And this happens every day around my way, so I pray that I can live another day.
14-year-old Shyheim is from Staten Island, New York, and he started rapping 5 years ago, copying his heroes LL Cool J and Run DMC. Now he's about to release his debut album, aka The Rugged Child, which draws on his tough, real-life experiences.
And I grew up in one of the roughest parts of Staten Island, that's Stapleton Projects, and I done seen everything, you know, murders, you know, fights every day, drugs, guns, all that. All my cousins, my uncles and all them, they were drug dealers, you know what I'm saying, shooting people, going back and forth to jail. And I was the youngest, so I seen all of them go to jail, do all that, and I, you know what I'm saying, I really didn't want to be down with that. Ever since I was like 11, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to be a rapper. Then I got signed like at 13, 14. Ain't no rapper out there gangster. They could have been gangsters, you know what I'm saying? But once you get into the music business, it's business. You're working every day, so you ain't got time to be out there really shooting or whatever. When you're on TV, everybody talk about you. The girls are gonna want to be with you so they can get recognized. I don't have no steady girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? I'm like enjoying the girl stage right now. I was on level 0, went to level 1, now I'm at level 2. I got a lot more levels to go up.
Shyheim drops his debut album, aka The Rugged Child, at just 16 years old, though some say he recorded parts as young as 14. This thing was a beast. The lead single, On and On, climbed the R&B charts, blending gritty storytelling with that classic Wu-Tang soul sample vibe. Critics raved about his lyricism. It didn't sound like a teen's diary, it was street poetry. It's like that underdog in a boxing movie who steps into the ring way too early but knocks everyone out with sheer heart.
And from what I heard, that you were actually writing your own lyrics?
Yeah, man.
Pass it over, I wanna flip.
I got the loaded clip.
Pass it over, move it back.
in my knapsack.
Pass it over, I wanna flip.
Let me show you how.
Pass it over.
You better look out, kid, cause I'm the Wu-Tang smallest artist. When I come through, brothers be jetting like I'm narcotics. short like a tree about pine. But I'm no lumberjack, black. In a matter of fact, I flip the stacks like 2 kilos of crack packs and let them flip like a 4-5 automatic. Who got static like Spike Lee? I gotta have it, and I'm the bomb like a black leather jacket. I keep on moving like I did on my first LP. I stay true to the grain of GP. Want to my mother, I can never be a sucker. I die hard too, yippee-ki-yay, mother.
The RZA as your mentor, and Pop the Brown Hornet, June Lover, and Meth and Ghost, and so it was the thing. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be better. I had to sharpen my skills.
Well, I met Kane in a club in the Bronx, a Fever nightclub. Like, I had no, I'm young, but I used to get in the clubs and stuff like that. So I'm in the club, and the Klan was actually doing the showcase. After the show was over, Positive K, he had came up to me and he was like, "Yo, Kane want to meet you." And I'm like, "What Kane?" And he's like, "Big Daddy Kane." I'm like, "Get out of here." You know what I'm saying? So I went over to him. I'm like, "Oh, peace, God." You know what I'm saying? So he's laughing. You know what I mean? Because Kane, he speak math and all that too. You know what I'm saying? So we start then, and he like, "Yo, take my number, right?" He like, "Take my number, right?" So as he's giving me his number, RZA says like, "No, God, give me the number, God. We keep in touch like that." I'm playing basketball on my project. Kane comes out to Staten Island, and he just pulled up on the Ave in my projects and asked somebody like, "You know where Shyheim at?" So I run. You know what I'm saying? You can imagine the scene, right? I'm running. I'm leaving the basketball car. I run all the way down to his car. He got the Lexus. He got I think back then it was like a SC300, brand new, probably the first that they ever made it. So I'm like, "Yo, what's up?" So he's like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "Nothing." He's like, "Come on, let's take a ride." So I'm like, "All right." I said, "Yo, all right, I'm going to go upstairs like my mom's mom." So I go upstairs, ain't nobody home. I'm like, "Fuck it, I'm out."
I was forced to have to get better because when it's a cipher and I'm rhyming, they ain't going to take it light on me because I'm shorty. They going to overshadow me and I might not even get a turn to spit something. You know what I mean?
Songs like, One's for the Money, where you talk about hookers and hoes and stuff like that. Like, I've never heard a 13-year-old do that before.
Yeah. Well, when it's your life, it was just my thoughts.
One's for the money, cause the cash rules. And I'm a jack fool, still I'm rich like Scrooge. McDuck, and I don't give a damn about the next man. I rhyme solo, but always represent my clan. A real brothers that catch bodies in the broad day. Like he said that ready to do Jack City. Prepare for war, cause it's soon, my brother. I'm loading up my lyrical thoughts, and I'ma slay another. Soon as I spot the imitator, I'ma let off and feel slinging his brain. And then I'm gonna break north for every man for himself like a game of keyhole. And I got 21 shots to unload.
Okay, and I guess what's interesting about that first album is that when you hear albums from kids, very G-rated kind of content, but you're actually swearing, you have, so it was very, very adult content for a young man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm 11 years old. I'm going to hang out in front of the Fever nightclub, meeting Big Daddy Kane. You know what I'm saying? Big gold chains, red Mercedes Benz on Long Live the Kane. I'm chilling in that. He would let me go on a tour with him. He took me out on tour, and that's how me, him, Biggie Smalls, Tupac Shakur.
And you, Jay-Z, Old Dirty Bastard, and Sauce Money.
Classic.
Jay-Z admits that back in his hustling days, he idolized Shyheim. Hav said he wanted to rap like him. Imagine being a broke kid from Brooklyn, hearing this young Staten Island phenom and thinking, that's the bar I gotta reach. Shyheim wasn't just catching eyes, he was setting them. With the Wu-Tang stamp, Shyheim's collabs were next level.
So yeah, from then, and then Kane invited me to get on his album and things like that, and then it just helped me move forward.
Let them know what's going on with you, Black.
Just dropped new single Ones for the Money. You know what I'm saying? Rap City pumping the video.
Yeah.
So go check that out. Word.
Yo, I roll 40 deep and better with live niggas that pull triggers for the niggas and to earn figures by doing stick-ups or selling cracks. The purchase link chain beat with Jeeps, cellular phones and Macs, 10s or 11s, it don't matter as long as we can splatter your we can go bladder if we have to. So keep your distance, so become a statistic with your body freezing cold like a December blizzard.
Yo, man, like he said, man, you know what I'm saying? Don't think we on some departing or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's all real or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We dealing with smaller volumes. You just getting ready to go through his volume. You know what I'm saying? Wu-Tang is this old family forever, man. You know what I'm saying?
Check this out. Why don't you let the people know? Because I know a lot of people's like, they see Shyheim and then they see, you know, you doing your thing and everything. Just let everybody know what's going on with the Wu, what's going on with your the whole camp.
Brothers is kind of worried that niggas is going to break up and all this wild stuff. It ain't going down like that. We all still together. It's just that other brothers is exploring like different chambers. You know what I'm saying? In order to shine more on their own stuff. You know what I'm saying? So basically, that's why I'm coming with my own solo joint. It's like extracurricular activities. You know what I'm saying? Genius coming with his solo joint. Got Old Dirty coming with his solo joint. Raekwon the Chef and Ghostface, they got the joint Heaven and Hell. They gonna talk about that.
How we do it, y'all? Kill a game, where you at? Red One, Big Gill, Bogey. What up, y'all? Represent, y'all. Represent. I'm having suicidal thoughts cause I'm screwed up in the game. But today's aim is to hold it down and maintain. I got 30 days until I get remanded for this gun charge. Still I'm living large, join hard up in the molded law section. This your repeat model. I'm young, black, rich and dangerous, living like I won a lotto. So enough for wine, sets and Dutchess. Them kids know what's us. GP Wu, under 27 hustlers, running from D's when they try to bust us. Fly grills and gas, mainly black cops, they whitey lovers. And my district attorneys wanna send me to jail. I told them people wanna kill me, that's why I had the 9 milli. I busted dead not to injure. Remember what I quote before you into my center. Word up. The lost generation. Word up. 49, 27 click.
They could be living good and all of that, but at the same time, they be still scheming and prowling. So you got to protect your neck at all times. I don't give a fit of how much dough you get. You know what I'm saying? It's real. So what do you believe in, Paul? Heaven or hell? I know what I believe in.
Those blood ties opened doors, but Shyheim's talent sealed the deal. RZA saw the potential and laced him with beats, turning this kid into a force. Fast forward to 1994.
Raekwon the Chef, Carlton Fish, put your hands up. Little Shyheim.
Yeah.
Rubber bands. It's all one big happy family, baby.
Shyheim didn't stop at music. He dipped into acting, proving he was a multi-threat. His first big role came in 1996's Original Gangstas.
I've fucking done television, like real WB television. I've done movies. So I've worked with legends. Like, who can I work with? Like, I can't work with nobody that can actually, not saying take enough for nobody, that's gonna top them people at the time where it really meant to be a MC. If I was whack, fuck my budget. Fuck what I'm doing, fuck my little hot single. They wouldn't have touched me. I'm gonna say this, I'm forever Wu-Tang. Like forever, nothing in my life can ever change that, you know what I'm saying? I had some bad experiences with business. Like I've been around people who took their companies to that next level. Like my niggas say who's they 5 best MCs. I'm like, nigga, who's my 5 best CEOs? I gotta say, from a rapper to take it, it's Jay, it's 50, it's the RZA, it's Dr. Dre, it's them niggas, it's T.I., it's Ludacris. Like, them are the people that I watch and I study and I look up to. Like, for time to time, me and Ghost speak, you know what I'm saying? Me and Meth speak more than often, like, you know what I'm saying? We, like, that's my nigga, like, we speak. As far as the other members, you know, you got the U-Guards, your Cabs, the Jizza, Spectre Deck, like, you know, it's a beautiful thing to be from somewhere where everybody got big dreams of putting on our barrel and then for it to become a reality.
They ain't trying to see us to shit.
I'm a NWA with a 19-shot glizzy. I'm more thug than crazy, lazy, flesh wishing busy. I'm too wild, you don't wanna see me act up. Police gotta call a national guard for backup. My shit don't stink, I never tuck my link. Shyheim never sleeping, my eyes just cheek. Me and my army move same sync.
Stick 'em boys mink, y'all niggas on some front and shit, amped off a drink. Money like the brink truck, bomb you till you faint. I roll with top rank, soon to judge the angel saints.
I'm ghetto like Sundu, Wu-Tang Klansmen, we banned from the tunnel.
We score a touchdown while y'all whack rap and fumble.
And talk about the projects, but never see you come through. Catch him at they shows, they hiding in a limo.
Be claiming Donnie Brasco, Black Robert De Niro's. We dirty street heroes in the 600.
Benzes, Glocks with the infrared lenses. Money over bitches like P, I'm infamous.
Thoughts is infinite, run together like concurrent sentences.
We co-defendants, society's menace. I became a John Doe, so I can't be printed. You got my back, I got your front from start to finish. We going now all together cause we co-defendants.
In the late 90s, he got slashed in the face during a beef, leaving a scar that's still there today, a badge from the streets. Then came arrests, weapons, drugs.
And if I'm in that environment, whatever happens there, I'm held responsible. So if I know, like, yo, they hustling, they gang banging, this is what goes on here.
He was in Too Deep with LL Cool J and Omar Epps, portraying a young hustler in an undercover cop drama. Hollywood saw his charisma.
Born in the promised land, captain of my destiny, guiding my faith through the turbulence of life. See, in order to be who you are, you got to know who you are. And in order to get to where you want to go, you got to know from which you came. See, it was Malcolm X who said, a man who doesn't have nothing to stand up for, or fall for any goddamn thing.
My aunt died from AIDS, I watched her deteriorate. She told me fucking with drugs was the biggest mistake. Put my mom's on to it, sticking needles in her veins, beating. Sons of addicts drove me and Kane the same. We packed bags at Pathmark, we both humped Tamika. We used to go to the pool just to steal kids' sneakers. Rock cut off beavers, wore old clothes for Easter. Shit was so real, we had to split a slice of pizza. I was born at 6 months, damn, premature. My mom's birthed a thug like a Feeny Shakur. I'm surprised I ain't crazy from the bug shit I saw. I caught my mother buying crack on the first floor before. I never thought I'd be in a cell smoking a Newport, with all sorts of thoughts running through my mind. No, I ain't leaving court, DA talking jail time. Glanced at my mom's eyes, she looking like she wanna cry.
Running these streets can be so trying, these trying times. Man, child in the promised land, who of you will understand?
The W, it just brought the world to look at Staten Island. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that's a big accomplishment. Can't even say what Staten Island do because I've outgrown that, right?
Gotcha.
It was a time that I would put my life on the line for Staten Island or for the projects and things like that. I don't longer subscribe to that, right?
Looks up to him as inspiration. But what happens when that rocket-fast rise crashes into the harsh realities of life?
2010 was a great year, man. Shout out to everybody that supported Bottom Up and the Bottom Up movement, you know what I mean? The whole Staten Island and everybody's movement, the All-Stars, you know, just everything, man. The mixtape you had, Diggum, was dope as hell, man. I know the fans is eating it up all over the world. Shout out to everybody that participated in that. 2011, a lot of things in stores. You know, I got the joint out right now, Immortal, featuring Prodigal Son and myself. Shout out to Noah Francis, my boy. Shout out to everybody in London. Bottom Up London. Shout out Bottom Up Paris. Bottom Up Canada. Bottom Up United States. Like, it's the movement is crazy, man. And yeah, I just gotta thank everybody for support. And make sure you sign up, create your own profile at buime.com. That's buime.com. You can upload your own music, your own photos. You know what I mean? Politic with some of the people that's on there. There's a lot of great people on there that you might want to, do some business with, photographers, managers.
Since getting out, he's focused on mentoring youth, pushing prison reform, and his rugged road to recovery movement to battle addiction. He's dropped music on his Bottom Up label, staying true to his roots without chasing the spotlight. Shyheim's journey is hip-hop in a nutshell. Triumph, tragedy, and tenacity. From child star to survivor, he's a testament to resilience.
Yeah. Ha. It don't stop. Sin. Vince, Tyler, Shyheim, Rubber Bands, Killer Kane, Redman. Let's go to war, baby. Get it on. I keep it real, y'all know the deal. Every man for himself, similar to a battlefield. Never whack, I bring straight up fat. Or dip down in black once you hear the clack clack. It's real, ain't no time to catch no butterflies past the same nines. School faces, mind disguise. Don't look me in my eyes, that ain't wise. The first jump that jumps is the first jump that lies. Roar, spell that backwards, that's war. Lay low, scarecrow, I'm knocking at your front door. Pouring my jammy to your Pico, sucker. Horn and my trigger finger gets pushy. Plow, a single straight to the headpiece. Decrease the piece and watch the drama increase. See, I'm ruthless, pistol whip a clown toothless. Me get hit, ludicrous. I'm on my P's and my Q's. Try to put your foot in my shoes, kid. You gotta pay the diggy dues. I ain't the one to play penny. I need the head all red like that little orphan nanny. Dressed in black like the streets of Harlem. Pat a punk's pockets down with no problem. And get away like an unsolved mystery. You don't believe me, G? Check my pedigree. And you can see how I deal with the damn steel. This ain't no game, it's real. I keep it real, y'all know the deal. Every man for himself, similar to a battlefield. Never whack, I bring straight up fat. Or dip down in black once you hear the clack clack. I keep it real, y'all know the deal. Every man for himself, similar to a battlefield. Never whack, I bring straight up fat. Or dip down in black once you hear the clack clack. Now what? Punk, running, get your guns and premeditate on murdering me. The Godfather's son, and I'm from Shaolin, home of the goddess. We young thugs catch the bodies. Guess where I be? In the heart of the projects, doing foul things, living like kings. Known for pulling stings, grimy as ever. Roll my moms if I'm broke, keep my get-yous up the par. Never had a tech choke. My record label and the FCC don't like what I'm saying. So on the radio, you might not hear this joint playing. I got style like a praying mantis. Watch me do damage, pin that to the canvas. My dirty broken language is a secret. Challenge sword style, and never do we teach it, so keep it. Wu-Tang killer, be on the swarm. Work on, I wet your block up like a rainstorm. You think now see red dots on your forehead, you're Elvis. Messing with these kids from Shaolin, you get dealt with. Like tipping poetic, watch me set it with the quickness. Shyheim the good son, coming soon on 12 inches. The one-man gang, never need an army. The Illuminati got me at my window with a shotty. Like Malcolm, ready to touch anything that move. My everyday lifestyle be a hustle like smooth. Son, I keep it real, y'all know the deal. Every man for himself, similar to a battlefield. Never be whack, I'll be straight up fat. Or dip down in black once you hear the clack clack. I keep it real, y'all know the deal. Every man for himself, similar to a battlefield.